Hey Stratosphere. I think it's nighttime for you guys, right? So, yeah. Hi. So I'm doing this again, the streaming thing, and I just continued where I stopped yesterday. And yeah. It's going good. I'm trying my best to juggle both streaming and on it. So yeah, everything is pretty cool right now. We're just tidying it up, increasing the highlights, tidying up all the edges, and trying to make it look more neater. Mr. Johnson 99, I'm getting my computer back soon, like a month. So happy. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, okay. So yesterday's stream is just basically we create a very small color thumbnail. So I'm just gonna show you the black and white since you didn't see it. Okay, so the black and white. Okay, so I should be more organized, right? So yeah, right. Sorry. So this is the black and white. It's a very easy thumbnail that I said like it wasn't things were not blended. The edges were done really quickly, and I discovered that Ro wasn't a bird. it's a snowball. So stuff like that was changed. So, but this is what I call thumbnailing and animation. So basically, create a very quick black and white. You know, just trying to focus on two things that you should focus when you do thumbnailing is the composition, the focal point, and probably if you have the time to do tonality as well. So if you can see, I want to do a little bit of a sunset or a sunrise here, more like a sunset. And I just wanted this to be really bright, and I wanted the beat to come forward, and everybody's like running towards you, that kind of perspective. So we did two black and white. One was for this, and then the other one is for another poster that we might do. So these are the two options that we came up with, the concepts for the IndieGoGo page. So after I finished this black and white thing, I started to layer on the colors, but I did it in very small size. I copied and pasted. Stratosphere said hi. Oh. Yeah, so I copied and pasted and did this color thing. David, say hi.
Hey, hi Stratosphere. Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. So after the black and white, I did a color thumbnail, which is even smaller, and it was just very quickly brushing through the colors. And yeah, so after that, I'm now moving on to tidying it up and making it A3 size, and you know, so that in case we might print it and all that stuff. So yeah, so that's about it for yesterday's stream itself. And then after the stream went offline, I actually did a color for the second one as well. Yeah. So our deadline for this is on Friday, so I'll keep you guys updated about the progress of this. I'm not sure whether I'll be streaming all 5 days, but for this today we're just focused on highlights and just tidying up the edges, and we have time just creating more of the soul for each of the characters, because right now they're still a little bit kind of flat. So yeah, we'll see how things go. Okay, so we have the foreground here. This is B. Okay. So my reference. How did I do the text? Okay, the text was actually done by David, so I can show you the original file. So this was the logo that he did. For pixels, right, what that's really cool is that you can actually resize it. So he actually did it in very small. And for pixels, you should always switch on the grid. And I think the grid is wrong size, so you can actually change the grids too. So grid line everyone. Inches, so we'll change it to pixels. Or you can just switch on pixel grid. View, show, pixel grid. Yeah, it's the same thing. So let me just switch off. Show, pixel grid. Oh, nothing come up. What? That's a bit weird. Right, just do grid then. Is it because it's It's too black. Oh no, it's here. Yeah. So you see pixel grid. Okay, so he did it based on pixel grid. So don't use brush. Use pencil, or if you're using brush, so pencil is here. B key for your pencil. No, not B key, but yeah, just pencil. You can see it from this option and stuff. Yeah, so it's B key. I changed my brush tool to Q, so normally it's not Q. So use a pencil tool, reduce it all the way to 1. Or you can try using brush, but normally I don't think you should do that. And then, no, you shouldn't use brush. You can see the brush is so blended. So try to use a pencil tool, 1 pixel. For our logo, we are doing 2 by 2, so it's 2 pixels. And you can actually, yeah, so it's 2 pixels. So you can see it's 2 pixels here. Yeah, 2 by 2. So that's how David kind of did it. So use a grid, pixel grid. You know, try the colors. Have a navigator screen on because it's kind of cool when you see it. You can just see it big, you can see it small, see how it looks, and pay attention to color, composition, lighting, stuff like that. Design. Yeah. So this is the one that David kind of did. So I just copy and pasted. So yeah. Okay. Hope that answers your question. If you have any other questions, just feel free to ask. Alright. Okay. So we're gonna go back. To go back. Okay. I'm having a bit of trouble trying to think of what to do with the headphones because I don't want it to be overly detailed, and I also don't want it to be boring. I want it to show a little bit of Beat's personality. So we'll see how things goes. So if you feel I'm talking too fast, then just drop me a note because I tend to talk really fast. So if I'm too fast, then just tell me and I'll slow down. Oh, no problem. Right, so I'm still starting out with pixel art, so I'm still trying to figure out my way here and there. My first few things that I did was quite it wasn't 2 by 2, so that was one of the biggest struggles I had when I first started out doing this. So yeah, I'm still learning towards what I should do, and you know, stuff like that. I know, right? Actually, that's kind of true. You know, I don't know whether you guys are doing like in school or anything like that, but you know, sometimes we have online lecture videos, and I love to play the ×2 button because I think sometimes people are just dragging, and sometimes when you get lecturers so I'm in university, so and you get lecturers that are really like, you know, they talk really slow, and you're like, oh my god. So I tend to like ×2 the video, and even YouTube as well, because sometimes people just talk about their lives, and and I'm like, not really what I want to know. So I just wanted to kind of like see a digital art or something like that. So I really love, if you wanted to kind of learn like, you know, like different techniques, just look at how different artists do, because doing concept art is a lot of different techniques, and you can start with it. You can have a very different system. There are some people who just use the magnetic lasso, you click, and then after that they create this one circle, and then they create like a clipping mask, and then they paint over it. So yeah, stuff like that. And there's a lot of different techniques. I always play the videos we watch. I played them 2 times too. I like League of Legends, so I sometimes would play that 2 times 2, like ×2 as well, because you know, the farming and just killing creeps thing is not as exciting as when you have like a team fight. So I'll tend to kind of like fast forward it. So yeah. So I understand where you're coming from. Alright, so this is getting a bit complicated. So if you want to create like diagonal straight lines, hold the shift key when you're holding it, hold the shift key first, press the button here, and then you can go anywhere and create an angle. So that's a cheat, you know. You don't need to use the line to whatever thing. You can just hold your shift key, pixel up, stuff like that. So if you need a really straight line, that's a easy way, a shortcut for you. Yeah. So I think I'll leave this gap here, and maybe I'll create a more texture. So maybe I'll not do that because I think it creates too much details, which is a little bit unnecessary. So maybe I'll just keep it simple then. So I was talking about yesterday about how, you know, you should download some brushes or 2 presets, and I forgot to load mine again. Maybe I should do it now. Do I need it? I don't know. Maybe I'll do it later. So basically you can do like this. Click on this brush tool. If you don't have this, you can go to here and open up Shape Dynamics, because right now the thing is like, you know, all the round edges thing, and you know, it's very hard to get. When you're using pen tablet, you can actually create sensitivity. So what you can do is that you can switch on Shape Dynamics, switch on pen pressure, and you see that this change, so that you can actually do very nice strokes. And if you increase pressure on your pen tablet, it changes differently. So stuff like that, yeah, can help you in making your art a little bit more better. So yeah, I'm just gonna change that. I think I'll just sometimes you don't want to do it, you can just use the this tool.